Never noticed. Can't get back up. Girl, I miss you. Can't get back up. Girl, I miss you. Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon.
Introduction of the topic. What is differentiation? Differentiation in calculus could be a process of finding the derivative or rate of change of a function. In contrast to the abstract of the idea behind it, the sensible technique of differentiation is administered by purely algebraic manipulations using the three basic derivatives for rules of operations and a knowledge of the way to manipulate functions. Why we use differentiation? Derivative is applied to determine the maximum and minimum values of particular function, such as cost, range, profit, and loss.
Now we will look at example of question involving differentiation problem. A conical water tank with vertex down has a radius of 10 meter at the top and is 24 meter high. If water flows out the tank at a rate of 20 meter cube per minute, how fast is the depth of the water decreasing when the water is 16 meter deep? First step we need to do is write out all the important information given from the question, which is dV over dt equals to negative 20 meter cube per minute, and they want us to find dH over dt when height equals to 16 meter. To make it easier for you, you can draw the diagram of the cone according to the question given, with the radius and height same as the question. So we can conclude that dH over dt equals to dH over dV times dV over dt, because of we already know the value of dV over dt here. Write the volume of the cone, which is 1 over 3 pi r square h, because the question is related to the volume. Then express V in terms of h, because dH dV is needed. Write R in terms of h by using the ratio between radius and height of the cone, which is 10 and 24. Then we can substitute R from the volume equation to 5 over 12 h. After that, differentiate V with respect to h to get dV over dH. From dV over dH, we can get dH over dV as we want from the equation dH over dt. Hence, we can get our dH over dt, which is 1 over 25 over 144 pi h square times negative 20, and we get negative 20 over 25 over 144 pi h square. Lastly, we should not forget that the question wants us to find the dH over dt when the height is 16. So, exchange the h from the equation to 16, and we will get dH over dt when the height is 16.
The conclusion. First, a differentiation allows us to find rates of change. Second, for example, it allows us to find the rate of change of velocity with respect to time, which is acceleration. And the third, to find the rate of change of x with respect to y, which on a graph of y against x is the gradient of the curve. And fourth, there are a number of simple rules which can be used to allow us to differentiate many functions easily. With the help of previous slide, we can conclude that differentiation is used in almost everything. With the use of differentiation, we can find how fast is the depth of the water decreasing when the water is 60 meters deep. So differentiation was accepted in use to find how fast the depth of the water decreasing. Differentiation can help to make tomorrow better. And this is some reference that we have made for this assignment.